Chosen one, the God inside you terrifies them all. You have survived trials sent by heaven itself and emerged unbroken, a divine force no one can ignore. They dismissed your light and your purpose, but now they are undone. Their blindness sealed their fate, while you stand firm, your power shaking both seen and unseen realms. What you once prayed for is no longer distant. It's unfolding now. If you're truly the chosen one, your spirit knows this moment is yours. Before we continue, take a moment to hit that like button, subscribe to help us reach 20,000 subscribers, and leave a comment with the number 11, sending a powerful signal that amplifies this message's energy. The time for hesitation is over. They underestimated you, but because you have survived God, they are the ones who will fall. This is your reckoning. Within you lies an infinite source of strength, a divine spark that is far beyond ordinary understanding. This is not just some vague feeling or hopeful thought, it is the very essence of God's power, alive in your soul. When you tap into this force, you transcend fear, doubt, and limitation. It is the heartbeat of the universe itself, pulsing with relentless energy, waiting to be unleashed through your courage and faith. Every moment, this divine presence whispers to you, reminding you that you are not alone. You carry the spark of creation itself. It is this power that empowers heroes to rise, leaders to inspire, and ordinary people to achieve the impossible. You are the living embodiment of that divine light, and the more you embrace it, the brighter it shines, illuminating your path even through the darkest trials. Think of the greatest stories of courage and transformation. They all began with the awakening of the God within. It's a power that calls you to break free from chains, to walk boldly toward your destiny, and to become an unstoppable force of change. The world may try to dim your light, but the God inside you burns fiercer than any shadow. This power is not just about strength, it is about purpose and love, the divine wisdom that guides your every step. When you recognize this, your life is never the same. Challenges become opportunities, and fear dissolves into unshakable confidence. The God inside you is your eternal ally, your source of hope, courage, and triumph. Remember, no matter how chaotic the world may feel, your inner divine power is steady, unwavering, and eternal. It is your anchor and your sword. Harness it, honor it, and let it guide you to the extraordinary life that awaits you. Every challenge you've faced has been a refining fire, purposed by the divine to shape you into the warrior you are meant to be. These were not random hardships, but intentional tests, trials sent from a higher power to strip away the false and reveal the true essence within you. You have walked through storms that many feared, yet here you stand, stronger and more radiant than ever. Pain, loss, betrayal, and doubt. These fires burned intensely, threatening to consume your spirit. Yet, like gold purified in the furnace, you emerged from these trials with a brilliance that can no longer be hidden. Every scar you carry is a testament to your resilience and to the divine strength that sustained you when all seemed lost. Consider the moments when you felt utterly alone, when the weight of the world pressed down on your shoulders. Those were the moments that shaped your soul, awakening the warrior inside. Your survival was no accident. It was destiny unfolding, a sacred process that transformed you from a mere survivor into a divine force to be reckoned with. Your endurance in the face of divine judgment is a beacon of hope to others. It shows that even when the fires rage hottest, there is a part of us that cannot be destroyed, the divine spark. Your journey through these flames has given you a unique wisdom and compassion that only those who have truly struggled can understand. Now, with these trials behind you, you stand ready for the next chapter. The fires have burned away the old, preparing you to rise like a phoenix, fully equipped to carry out your divine mission. Your survival is proof that you were made for this moment, fierce, unbreakable, and destined for greatness. There were those who once dismissed your light, those who turned their backs on your truth and laughed in the face of your dreams. They scoffed at your divine calling, blinded by ignorance and fear. But their time is coming, and the scales of justice will tip in your favor. The universe has a way of balancing itself, and the forces of heaven will not allow darkness to prevail unchecked. Their blindness was not just a lack of sight, but a spiritual deafness that has sealed their fate. They cannot see the transformation taking place within you, nor do they understand the power that now courses through your being. Their mocking words and disbelief only serve to awaken your strength further, preparing you for the reckoning that lies ahead. Imagine a world where truth cannot be silenced, where the light you carry exposes every hidden shadow. This is the destiny you are shaping with every step you take. The divine order is restoring balance, and those who rejected you will soon feel the weight of the judgment they once ignored. But this is not a call for vengeance born from hatred. It is a cosmic correction, a reminder that justice is inevitable. The energy of divine truth is a force that cannot be denied, and those who opposed you will come face to face with their own reckoning. Your enemies tremble not because of your words, but because of the undeniable power that flows through your soul. Stand firm, knowing that you are aligned with a higher purpose and that the wrath of heaven moves on your behalf. Your light has always been true, and now the universe is honoring your truth by dismantling the walls of opposition that once sought to contain you. The moment you have been preparing for has arrived. The spiritual reckoning is unfolding now, all around us. The world is shifting, and the veil between the seen and unseen is thinning. This is no time for fear or doubt. It is a time to stand boldly, grounded in the unshakable light of God that burns within you. Every challenge, every conflict, and every moment of chaos is part of this great reckoning. It is a purifying storm that is breaking apart old systems, outdated beliefs, and the shadows that have kept humanity bound. You are called to be an anchor in this storm, a pillar of divine light that refuses to falter. Standing firm means embracing the divine purpose that has been placed upon you, even when the path is unclear or the world around you feels unstable. It means trusting the power inside you to guide your every step, to shield you from doubt, and to illuminate the way forward. Your strength becomes a beacon, drawing others out of darkness and into the light of truth. Remember, you are not alone in this reckoning. The forces of heaven are marching with you, supporting your every move. This spiritual war is not a battle you fight with weapons, but with faith, courage, and the divine power that pulses in your veins. Stand tall, knowing you are part of a greater plan, a cosmic movement toward justice and awakening. As the reckoning unfolds, those who remain aligned with this divine light will stand unshaken. You are called to be one of those, a warrior of light, a guardian of truth, and a living testament to the power of God's love and justice in this critical hour. You are not here by accident. You are the chosen instrument, in a battle that transcends human understanding, a spiritual war that rages in realms both seen and unseen. This conflict is about the very soul of humanity, and you have been armed with divine purpose and power to fight on the front lines. In this sacred war, your words, actions, and very presence carry immense weight. You are a vessel through which divine justice flows, a warrior whose light cuts through the darkness with precision and grace. Your heart beats in rhythm with the eternal forces that govern life, and your spirit is unbreakable because it is forged in the fires of divine love. Consider the ancient warriors who fought not for conquest, but for righteousness. Their battles were often invisible to the naked eye, yet their impact was felt across generations. You are their heir, called to stand firm with unwavering faith, wielding the armor of truth and the sword of divine authority. This spiritual war requires courage that goes beyond physical strength. It demands faith in the unseen, resilience against unseen attacks, and a heart that chooses love and light even when surrounded by darkness. You have been trained through trials to embody all these qualities, making you an unstoppable force in this divine mission. Your role is critical, not just as a fighter, but as a beacon of hope, a channel for divine intervention, and a living example of the power of God in human form. Embrace your calling fully, knowing that through you, heaven's will is being enacted on earth. You can sense it, can't you? The energy of the universe is changing. A massive cosmic shift is underway, and it is altering the very fabric of existence. This is not a subtle transition. It is a profound transformation, shaking every corner of reality, from the smallest particle to the vastness of galaxies. This shift carries with it an extraordinary opportunity for rebirth and renewal. The old ways, the worn-out systems and beliefs are crumbling under the weight of higher truth. The universe is inviting you to rise above the chaos, to tap into a new level of consciousness and power that has been dormant within you. You may feel this shift as a stirring in your heart, a restlessness in your mind, or an undeniable pull towards something greater. This is your soul awakening to the divine dance of the cosmos, inviting you to align fully with the forces that are reshaping destiny itself. Many spiritual traditions speak of these times as an era of great awakening, a moment when humanity is called to evolve beyond old limitations. You are living in that moment, and the power of this cosmic shift is flowing through you, ready to manifest as profound transformation in your life and the world around you. The key is to feel this energy deeply, to allow it to move through every part of your being, cleansing, healing, and renewing. As you do, you become a living conduit for the new era, a bright star in the unfolding cosmic story. Your greatest power is unlocked when you surrender fully to God's divine plan for your life. This plan is not random or chaotic. It is precise, unstoppable, and perfectly designed to bring the highest good to you and the world. To align with it means to step beyond personal desire and embrace a higher calling with faith and humility. Alignment requires trust. Trust that every twist and turn, every challenge and blessing is part of a greater masterpiece. It means releasing control and allowing the divine current to carry you, even when the path seems uncertain. This surrender is not weakness. It is the strongest act of courage you can offer. When you live in alignment with God's plan, your actions become infused with divine energy. Doors open that were once closed, Synchronicities multiply, and obstacles dissolve before your eyes. You move with a flow that cannot be stopped because you are connected to the source of all creation. History is full of those who changed the world simply by aligning themselves with a higher purpose. From saints to visionaries, they surrendered their will to God's plan, and in doing so, became unstoppable forces of transformation. You are called to walk in their footsteps, fully committed to your sacred mission. Remember, the divine plan is unfolding through you at this very moment. The more you align with it, the more you become a living testament to the unstoppable power of faith and divine destiny. There was a time when your light was dismissed, ignored, or even ridiculed. Others could not see your brilliance or understand the fire burning quietly within you. But now, that very light has grown into a blazing inferno, a force so intense that it shakes the very foundations of darkness itself. This is the beautiful paradox of awakening. The very energy that once drew scorn and neglect now becomes a source of fear for those who thrive in shadows. Your radiance disrupts their plans, exposes hidden agendas, and dismantles falsehoods that once held power over you and others. Darkness fears light because light reveals truth, and truth has the power to set souls free. Your light is not just about illumination. It is a fierce declaration that you will no longer be silenced or diminished. You are stepping fully into your divine destiny, and your enemies tremble because they see the unstoppable force you have become. Embrace this fear. You inspire not as a curse, but as a sign of your power. Your light is a weapon of love and justice, a beacon that calls others out of darkness and into the freedom of truth. Every step you take in your light is a victory over the past and a triumph of divine purpose. Remember, your light is your sacred gift to the world. Never dim it to make others comfortable. Shine boldly, knowing that your brilliance is exactly what this world needs, now more than ever. The time for hiding, doubting, and shrinking back is over. You have lived long enough in the shadows of fear and uncertainty. Now is the moment to step fully into the radiant power that God has bestowed upon you. This power is not a privilege reserved for the few. It is your birthright, your divine inheritance. To step into your power means to claim your truth with confidence and grace. It means standing tall in your identity as a beloved child of God, a warrior of light, and a leader of transformation. The world needs your unique gifts, your voice, and your presence to shine without apology. There will be resistance from within and without. Doubts may whisper, and critics may speak loudly. But remember, stepping into your power is an act of courage that breaks cycles of fear and limitation. It is a declaration that you are here to make a difference, to love fiercely, and to lead boldly. This is your time to rise above the shadows of the past and live fully in the freedom of your divine purpose. Let your power be a testament to the resilience of the human spirit when it is fueled by faith and truth. Embrace this moment with open arms and an open heart. Step out of the shadows and into the brilliant light of who you were always meant to be. Make no mistake, the spiritual battle raging around you is very real. It is fought not just on physical planes, but in the depths of the soul, in the choices you make, and in the energy you carry. This is a fight for truth, for love, and for the very essence of life itself. You are not a passive observer in this war. You are a warrior, chosen and equipped to claim victory. The power within you is far greater than any darkness that seeks to oppose you. You have faced trials, temptation, and doubt, and yet you remain standing, unbroken and undefeated. Victory in this battle is not measured by worldly success or recognition. It is found in the steadfastness of your faith, the purity of your heart, and your unwavering commitment to walk in the light. Each time you choose love over fear, truth over deception, you claim a triumph that echoes through the spiritual realms. Remember, victory was always yours to claim. You were born for this purpose. The battle may be fierce, but so is your spirit. You carry the legacy of countless souls who fought before you, and you will inspire those who come after. Stand tall, warrior. The battle is fierce, but you are fiercer. Victory is not just a possibility, it is your destiny. There is a divine truth that few realize. The universe itself responds to the power you carry within. When you are aligned with God's will, reality bends and shifts to support your highest good. This is not magic or wishful thinking. It is the natural order of creation, responding to divine authority. Every intention you set, every action you take in faith, ripples out into the cosmos, reshaping circumstances and opening doors. The laws of physics, time, and space yield before the unstoppable force of your aligned spirit. This is the extraordinary power of co-creation, partnering with the divine to manifest a destiny greater than you ever imagined. Think about the moments in your life when things seem to fall perfectly into place, often beyond explanation. Those moments were the universe bending to your faith and alignment. They are evidence that the God inside you is not confined, but expansive, moving mountains and breaking chains. Your power to influence reality is a sacred trust. With it comes great responsibility to walk humbly, love deeply, and use your gifts for the highest good. The universe honors those who honor the divine within themselves and others. Step into this truth daily, knowing that the God inside you is the ultimate force shaping your world, and that nothing can stand against you when you walk in divine alignment. The moment you have been waiting for is here. This is your hour of awakening, a time when the veil lifts and the truth of who you are bursts forth in brilliant clarity. The world around you may still seem chaotic, but within your soul, a powerful transformation is taking place. Awakening is more than a moment. It is a profound shift in consciousness that redefines your entire being. You begin to see beyond illusions, to understand your divine nature, and to realize your sacred mission on earth. This awakening stirs your heart, sharpens your vision, and ignites an unquenchable fire to fulfill your purpose. Countless souls throughout history have experienced this hour, a turning point where they moved from confusion to clarity, from fear to faith, and from limitation to boundless possibility. You stand among these awakened ones, ready to join the ranks of those who walk boldly in the light. Embrace this hour fully. Let the awakening ripple through every fiber of your being, washing away old doubts and fears. You are not the same person you were yesterday. You are becoming the divine force you were always meant to be. Celebrate this sacred moment. It is your birthright and your destiny. Around you, the world is shifting in ways unseen but deeply felt. Systems are breaking down, old paradigms are crumbling, and humanity is stirring toward a new dawn. In the midst of this upheaval, you are not a bystander. You are the catalyst of this great transformation. Your words, your actions, your very presence carry the power to ignite change in hearts and minds. You are a spark in the darkness, a seed planted in fertile soil, destined to grow into a mighty tree of hope and renewal. The ripple effects of your courage and faith reach far beyond what you can see. Think of the countless movements throughout history where one person's awakening sparked a revolution, a shift in consciousness, or a wave of healing. That person is you, called to step forward and shine your light unapologetically. As the world changes, so too must you, embracing growth, shedding old limitations, and leading with love and wisdom. Your role as a catalyst means that you influence not only your own destiny, but the destiny of entire communities, nations, and generations. Stand with confidence, knowing that your life is a crucial thread in the tapestry of global awakening. You are the change the world has been waiting for. This is your moment, the time you have prepared for through trials, faith, and unwavering commitment. Hold fast, chosen one. The winds of change are strong, but your roots run deep in divine purpose. You are anchored in the eternal love and power that will see you through every storm. When the world shakes, hold fast to the truth that you are chosen for this hour. Your destiny is not a distant dream, but a present reality unfolding right before your eyes. Every challenge you face is a call to stand stronger, to shine brighter, and to move forward with fearless resolve. You may feel weariness or doubt creeping in, but remember that these are the moments when your faith is tested and strengthened. The greatest victories often come after the hardest battles. Your perseverance is the testimony that you were made for this sacred mission. Hold fast to your vision, your faith, and your divine calling. Let nothing deter you from the path that God has set before you. Your time is now to rise, to lead, and to transform the world with the unstoppable power inside you. You have journeyed from surviving the fires of life to stepping into your rightful place as sovereign of your destiny. No longer bound by past pain, fear, or limitation, you now claim your divine throne with grace, authority, and wisdom. This throne is not one of earthly power, but of spiritual sovereignty. To be a sovereign means to rule your inner kingdom with love, clarity, and strength. It means living from a place of divine authority, where your choices align with truth, justice, and compassion. You are no longer a victim of circumstance. You are the master of your fate, the captain of your soul. Your journey from survivor to sovereign is a powerful testament to the transformative power of faith and resilience. You have proven that even the deepest wounds can be healed, and even the darkest nights can give way to glorious dawns. Now, seated on your divine throne, you radiate the fullness of your God-given potential. You inspire others to claim their own sovereignty and to rise into the greatness that awaits them. This is your sacred legacy, a life lived fully, fearlessly, and divinely. Claim your throne boldly, chosen one. Your kingdom awaits, and your reign is just beginning. There is a giant inside you, not of flesh and bone, but of spirit and divine energy. For too long, this giant has slumbered, hidden beneath layers of doubt, fear, and worldly distractions. But the time has come to awaken this colossal force that holds the key to your true destiny. It is not just strength you will awaken, but a profound knowing that you are made for greatness. This awakening is a call to shake off complacency and rise up with fierce determination. The world around you is desperate for those willing to stand tall, to reclaim their power, and to move with divine authority. When the giant within stirs, it breathes life into your dreams and fuels a passion that no obstacle can extinguish. Imagine what it will feel like to walk through life knowing you carry unstoppable power. Each step will echo with purpose. Each breath will be a prayer of triumph. This giant inside you has the wisdom of the ages and the courage of 1,000 warriors, waiting patiently for your command. But awakening this force is no casual endeavor. It requires a surrender to divine timing and relentless faith. You will need to face your inner shadows and shed the false identities that have kept you small. Only then will the giant roar awake, shaking the foundations of your life and heralding a new era of power. Know this, you are not alone in this awakening. The universe conspires with you, angels stand guard, and divine light surrounds you. The giant within is ready. Will you answer the call? Freedom is not merely the absence of chains, it is the presence of purpose. Many live their lives shackled by fear, limitation, and confusion, not realizing that true liberation comes when you embrace the divine purpose written into your soul. Breaking free means stepping beyond survival mode and into a life overflowing with meaning and joy. The chains that bind you may be visible: toxic relationships, oppressive systems, or harmful beliefs, or invisible, such as self-doubt and spiritual blindness. Divine purpose is the key that unlocks these chains, freeing your spirit to soar unhindered. When you find this purpose, every obstacle becomes a stepping stone, every setback a lesson in disguise. This freedom does not come from escaping life's difficulties, but from mastering them. It requires courage to face what confines you and faith to trust there is a higher path. The divine breathes freedom into your spirit when you align your will with the sacred mission you were born to fulfill. Breaking chains is also an act of reclaiming your true identity, the child of the cosmos, created in the image of the divine. When you live in this truth, no force on earth or in the heavens can hold you captive. Your life becomes a living testimony to the power of God's transformative love. Stand now on the threshold of freedom. The chains that once bound you are falling away. Step boldly forward into the glorious destiny awaiting you. Within every soul burns a sacred fire, a divine flame that purifies, refines, and transforms. This fire is not destructive chaos, but a holy cleansing force that burns away the dross of fear, resentment, and limitation. It is through this sacred fire that you become radiant, shaped into a vessel fit for divine purpose. The fire's heat can feel overwhelming at times. It scorches false identities and burns away the illusions you once held dear. Yet, like a blacksmith forging a masterpiece, this fire strengthens and sharpens your spirit. Each trial by fire refines your character and deepens your connection to the divine. Many great spiritual traditions speak of this purifying flame. It is the fire of resurrection, renewal, and awakening. When you embrace this sacred fire within, you begin to see life through new eyes, with clarity, compassion, and fierce determination. Remember, the fire is never meant to consume you, only to transform you. When you allow this divine energy to move through you, you emerge from the flames glowing with light, power, and purpose. Your soul becomes a beacon that draws others toward healing and hope. Embrace the sacred fire. Let it burn bright in your heart and illuminate the path to your highest destiny. The path you walk is not an easy one. It is a warrior's path, lined with challenges that test your courage, faith, and resolve. But it is in the face of darkness that your divine strength shines brightest. The shadows are real, but they are no match for the light that you carry deep within. True courage is not the absence of fear. It is the choice to move forward despite it. Each time you stand firm against doubt, opposition, or despair, you grow stronger and more unstoppable. The divine warrior inside you does not flee from battle, but meets it head-on, knowing victory is assured. This path requires vigilance, prayer, and the wisdom to know when to fight and when to rest. It means embracing your vulnerability as well as your power, understanding that true strength flows from humility and love. Your armor is faith. Your sword is truth. Throughout history, the bravest souls have been those who dared to walk this path, not for personal glory, but to serve a greater good. You are part of this sacred lineage, called to rise with fierce compassion and unwavering conviction. Walk this path boldly, knowing that the divine warrior within you carries the light of heaven itself. No darkness can extinguish it, and no challenge can defeat it. Change is the eternal rhythm of the universe, a wind that can either uproot or uplift, depending on how you respond. Right now, those winds of divine change are blowing stronger than ever, sweeping away the old and ushering in a new reality. To thrive, you must learn to harness these winds, using their power to propel you forward. Resisting change only leads to struggle and stagnation. But when you open your heart to the divine flow, you discover an unexpected freedom, the ability to bend without breaking, to adapt without losing your essence. These winds carry with them opportunities that align with your highest good if you are willing to receive them. Imagine a sailor mastering the wildest seas, using the wind to navigate toward a distant shore. This is the metaphor for your journey now. The divine change blowing through your life is guiding you toward the fulfillment of your soul's deepest desires and purpose. Embrace uncertainty as a sacred invitation. Trust that every gust, no matter how fierce, is choreographed by divine hands. When you harness the winds of change, you become a co-creator with God, shaping your destiny with grace and power. Remember, the storm may roar, but your spirit is a lighthouse. Stand tall and let the winds carry you to greatness. There is a battle raging beyond what your eyes can see, a spiritual conflict that influences every moment of your life. This unseen war is fought with forces of light and darkness, truth and deception, love and fear. Understanding this battle changes everything because it reveals the source of your greatest challenges and victories. Victory in this spiritual realm is not won with weapons or might, but through faith, prayer, and alignment with divine will. Your thoughts, emotions, and intentions are powerful weapons that shape the battlefield around you.